Hello, my name is Nelson. This video is for the hands-on knowledge workers wanting to gain the additional analytical skills for building a great mission-critical system. Process and rule modeling was our third topic of this series. This is the fourth topic. In this short video, we're going to find out how systems analysis can help clarify the requirements in such a way that the computer can understand. Follow the users. Find out how they would interact with the system to achieve their goals. Systems analysis consists of a set of possible sequences of interactions between systems and users relating to a particular goal to identify, clarify, and organize systems requirements. This is a true story. A team member demonstrated his single landing page and single thank you page design for an interactive website. Immediately, it was challenged. The questions are, how many landing pages should there be? How many thank you pages? Who uses what pages? The answers lie in who are the users of the system. There are 4 types of users, and it happens that we need 4 different landing pages and 4 thank you pages. We shall use this as an example to illustrate how systems analysis work. In my opinion, it's all about scenarios. Try coming up with all possible scenarios that the users can use the system to achieve their purposes. That's key success factor. The technical jargon to use are object orientation and use cases, which we shall discuss in this video. Let's start with the objectives of systems analysis, then explain what object orientation is all about. Use cases, being object-oriented, are often used to illustrate all the possible scenarios for each scenario of usage. Using the previous story as an example, we shall see how systems analysis can determine what the system should be doing logically. Seeing is believing. Having the ability to visualize what the system can do would definitely enhance the ability to meet the right requirements. Systems analysis aims at improving business efficiency and productivity. They design information technology solutions, modify, enhance, or adapt existing systems, and integrate new features or improvements. Object orientation is important to systems analysis. We organize requirements around objects. In this case, the object is the users, which integrate both the process and data, model after real-world users that the systems interact with. We call this use cases. Use case utilize a black box approach, meaning that the users only know about the input and output. The rest is handled by the system in the background. There are 3 kinds of notations used in use case analysis. They consist of actor or users, who is a person, organization, or external system that plays a role. This is the object of the object orientation, typically represented by a human icon. A use case is the action that promotes something of measurable values to an actor or user, typically represented by an oval shape. Association is just a link, linking the above actor and action together. The key to succeed is identifying all the possible use cases. We shall illustrate using the previous story as an example, which paves the way to test cases. This example has 14 use cases from 4 users. The anonymous user is a user who has not signed up or signed in yet. In this particular use case, the anonymous user clicks the free download and lands on the sign-up page. After successful sign-up, a thank you page shows up for the one-time only free download of designated version of Rintagi. Maybe the anonymous user only wants free learning videos and lands on the sign-up page. After successful sign-up, a thank you page shows up for the unlimited free learning videos. If the anonymous user wants all versions of Rintagi download, after successful sign-up, another landing page would be presented to request for payment. After successful payment to become a standard user, a thank you page shows up for the unlimited download of Rintargi within that subscribed period of time. If the anonymous users wants to download turnkey ERP source code, after successful sign-up, another landing page would be presented to request for payment. After successful payment to become an enterprise user for 1 year, yet another landing page show up for the selection of individual ERP modules and additional payment. After that, a thank you page show up for the download of the selected ERP modules. The community user is a user who has signed in but has not paid for any subscription, or the subscription has already expired. If the community user clicks free Rintargi download, a thank you page show up for the one-time free download of either the designated version of the Rintargi if this is the first time, or the previous version that has already been downloaded already by this user. Maybe the community users only wants free learning videos. A thank you page would immediately show up for the unlimited free learning videos. If the community users wants all versions of Rintargi download, after successful payment to become a standard or enterprise user, a thank you page show up for the unlimited download of Rintargi within that subscribed period of time. If the community user wants to download turnkey ERP source code, after successful payment to become an enterprise user for at least 1 year, another landing page shows up for the selection of individual ERP modules and additional payment. After that, a thank you page show up for the download of the selected ERP modules. The standard user is a user who has signed in and has paid for the standard subscription, which has not expired. Free Rintargi download would be hidden from an active standard user. A thank you page would immediately show up for the unlimited free learning videos when requested. If the standard user wants all versions of Rintargi download, a thank you page would immediately show up for the unlimited download of all versions of Rintargi within that subscribed period of time. If the standard user wants to download turnkey ERP source code, after successful payment to become an enterprise user for at least 1 year, another landing page show up for the selection of individual ERP modules and additional payment. After that, a thank you page show up for the download of the selected ERP modules. The enterprise user is a user who has signed in and has paid for the enterprise subscription, which has not expired. Free Rintargi download would be hidden from the active enterprise user. A thank you page would immediately show up for the unlimited free learning videos when requested. Likewise, a thank you page would immediately show up for the unlimited Rintargi download when requested by the active enterprise users. If the active enterprise user who has subscribed for at least 1 year wants to download turnkey ERP source code, after successful payment for the selected ERP modules, a thank you page will show up for the download of the selected ERP modules. It might seem complicated. Mission-critical application development is not for everyone. Later, each of these use cases will be expanded into many more test cases to ensure a robust system. These are the takeaways. Always follow the users. User is the object in object orientation of systems analysis. Use cases help identify and visualize all the scenarios for each type of users. Use cases pave the ways for test cases. In testing, we shall assume each user and execute their use cases one by one in more details. These are the references for further reading. Thank you for watching. In the next video, we shall see how important data modeling is in developing a mission-critical database application.